Good morning, Higher Hope. We are on Tuesday, March 24th, and just wanted to stop in and just kind of share another thought with you this morning. Yesterday I started talking about the soul and how our soul is wound pretty tight right now, where we have a lot of heaviness. And again, we use a lot of different terms for that: anxiety, stress, worry, unknown. And so I just wanted to just kind of share over the next couple days some ways that we can just kind of let our soul rest, to find some tools that God has given us to really find that peace in our souls. And so the other day, my wife and I were sitting in bed and we're like feeling the heaviness, and we just started telling stories of just funny things that have happened. And even this last Sunday was a pretty crazy morning for us. So I was getting ready for church, pulling out of my driveway, and as I'm backing up, all I see is these red lights flying, a horn blaring, and a police officer pulls fast into my driveway, and I'm like, what in the world? I stop on my brakes, stop. He gets out, I get out, and I'm like, what is going on? I was trying to figure out what I did wrong, because I wasn't speeding yet, obviously. I thought, is the lockdown in place? I'm not supposed to leave the house. I don't know what's going on. And he says, yeah, we got a call for about 911 from your house. And like, 911, I could only think of one place where that could come from, and that was my 6-year-old daughter, who probably accidentally called 911. So we walk in the house and kind of look around, and he talks to her for a little bit, and I'm like, that's pretty crazy, that's unexpected. But as you look at the story of it, you're like, man, God, that's just different. And then we walk into church, and we have the bird flying around, first time ever in our church on a Sunday morning, and trying to get that out, watching Melissa stand outside the door. I don't know if she was scared or what, and then having to go in and it flying at my head, and there's something about life that's lived in story. It's lived in this experience that we get. Some are hard experiences, some are good experiences, and some are just funny. Just crazy things we've done, things that have happened to us, times that we put the ATM card in the wrong slot, or we drove the wrong place, or we got lost and we ended up in the middle of a cornfield. We all have like these moments of just humor and funny. And then there's a verse in Proverbs 17:22 says, a cheerful heart is good medicine. Laughter has a way of taking the air out of the balloon. All that heaviness, anxiety, when we start telling stories, when we start laughing, when we start just remembering the funny things that we've done, even hard things that now we look back like that's pretty crazy that happened to us, ends up being a way of letting air out of the balloon. Like our balloons are tight right now, and we have a lot of stuff in it. And I wonder if we just at times sat around the kitchen table at dinner time, just tried to tell funny stories that have happened to us. If at night before we go to bed we're like, hey, let's tell some funny stories of things that have happened to us or other people, or maybe you're watching online, and you're like watching some of those videos of trucks that are trying to do something that they shouldn't be doing, or people trying to do things they shouldn't be doing, and they fall, and finding funny ways to just laugh together. Even in counseling, marriage counseling, I tell people or encourage people, you can't be mad at someone if you're laughing. It's hard. When you're laughing together, there's something that's binding together. Your kids can't be in a bad mood and be laughing at the same time. There's something that happens, not just on the laughter side. There's something that relaxes in you, relaxes in the relationship, and I think like delights in God again. So my question for you, my challenge for you this morning, is to find some time today with whoever you're with. Maybe if you're by yourself, find someone online that you can connect with. Go call them on your phone, or connect with them over Facebook, and just reminisce, tell some stories together. Maybe it's your family, maybe it's your wife, maybe it's your maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's just even journaling some funny things. What's curious about the way God designed us is, as we start telling one story, another funny story pops in our mind, and then another funny story pops in our mind. We start seeing all these things that we have gone through that are the adventure of life. Feel free to share them online too. Share them on Facebook. People need to laugh today, because again, a cheerful heart, a laughing heart, a heart that is just asking God, just enjoying the story that He's written for us, is good medicine. You want to help calm your soul? Laugh. laugh together, laugh with people. I hope that's a great challenge for you today. Enjoy it. Hopefully you have some good stories, and praying that God does incredible things in your life.